Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another, you already guessed it, cooking live stream. That's right, Jose's cooking live stream. I'm gonna wait a few seconds. I'm gonna see if this thing is streaming correctly. We're still working all the bugs, all the kinks, all the hippity doos and yappity doos and all that good stuff. So I want to make sure that we're recording good. Let me see. 1 second. Recording good. Okay, so we're gonna go with it. Now I've been having some issues, with the recording and the the live streaming, only because I've been wanting to, provide the highest quality possible without messing up the stream, and I think I got it. So hopefully today works. I bumped it up all the way to 1080p. Instead of 720, because that 720 wasn't cutting it, so we bumped it up all the way to 1080. So far so good, but we gotta stream and we gotta do an episode and see how everything plays out. Now, in today's episode, we're gonna be doing some carrot soup. That's right. I wish I could do some sound effects. I need some. You know what? Let me get some carrot soup sound effects. All right. Because we need those. If we don't have some carrot soup sound effects, then this is just any other stream without carrot soup sound effects. So let's get those carrot soup sound effects. All right, so we're gonna make some carrot soup. All right, now we're gonna make some cream of carrot soup to be exact, and that's what we're doing today. And why, you're probably wondering, well, why the hell am I making some cream of carrot soup today? Well, in all honesty, my wife, Christian, she's not feeling so well, a little under the weather, unrelated to the COVIDs or whatever. Definitely unrelated to, that whole situation that's happening around the world. Just regular feeling under the weather type of thing. And so I go to her, what would you like me to make for you today? What would you like to eat? What would you like to eat? What would you like me to make for you? And she said some cream of carrot soup, and I was like, okay. Let's make some cream of carrot soup. So here I am. Now, I also asked her, hey, is there anything else you want to eat? And she's like, no, that's it. I just want some soup. So I made some soup. So that's what we have on the other part of the menu, just a beef surprise. And what is that? Well, basically, I like to eat a lot of protein. I like to eat a lot of meat. So one of the cheap options that I like to, do for myself is that I like to eat, I get some ground beef, as good quality ground meat as I can, and then I just cook it off, add a little bit of onion, some mushrooms, some celery, whatever the hell I got in there, garlic, carrots, whatever I got lying around, throw it in there and just make like a stir fry with ground beef, and then I just eat that. Sometimes I'll fry some eggs and I'll eat it with that, and the egg, I'll leave it nice and soft and liquidy, so then the egg runs all over the ground beef. In this case, as I'm making some carrot soup, I'm gonna have some ground beef with onions and mushrooms with some carrot soup. So nice little combo there. So all right, without further ado, let's get going. Now I just remembered I left some the mushrooms outside, because again, when I make this, it's usually just whatever I got lying around. And in this case, I had some mushrooms laying around in this fridge that had to go. The fungus had fungus on top of it, so there was already fungus growing on top of the fungus. Now, again, it's just a mushroom, with fungus, so it's not like a bad thing. So I cleaned them off, washed off the sliminess. I cut off all the, the stem parts, that were with fungus or what have you, and then that's it. I cleaned them off, but I left them outside. So I'm going to show you real quick. Maybe you guys can see. Maybe not. You know what? Let me see if I can. I'm going to go outside, and I put them out to dry while I went to the store. So let me see if you guys probably can't see. Well, whatever. I'm going to go outside for 1 second. Hold on. Good as new. Okay? Let's get in here. Well, almost as good as new, but yeah. So the whole thing with mushrooms. All right, 1 second. So the whole thing with mushrooms is basically the fact that you got to keep them dry, not wet. Because how do you grow mushrooms? You grow mushrooms in damp, humid, dark. So again, in the fridge, it's cool. It's humid, not humid, wet. It's dark. So it's obviously the fungus are going to grow on more fungus. So the idea is to keep them dry. So never wash your mushrooms before. Usually, if you're buying your mushrooms from the store, they're grown in a farm. It's farm-grown mushrooms. So whatever little black dust, whatever little black powder, what is it, the dirt, that dirt actually is sterile dirt because it's special dirt to grow those mushrooms. And you don't want to put that in your food, no greedy, so you just brush it off and clean it off like that. Don't get them wet because that dirt is sterile. It's not going to do any harm to you, but the only thing is that if obviously you put it in your meal, then it's going to taste a little gritty or something like that, or it might have okay. Also, portobellos are not really mushrooms. Portobellos are some man-made invention. All mushrooms are great, and portobellos are the only mushrooms that are not great. I don't know. I'm just not I love mushrooms. I'm a big mushroom guy, but I'm not a big portobello guy. All right. Hey, shout out to Buddy X. How's it going, brother? And shout out to anybody else who's out there. I really have no idea who's out there. I'm just doing these, and I know a lot of people show up at various times. I'm getting a lot of playbacks. A lot of you guys are loving these, so bam. Let's get going. All right. What's up from Canada? Mixing some rice. Yeah, maybe. But we've been eating rice 2 days in a row, so no rice today. But yeah, usually, with some rice, that would go great. Okay, so let's get this recipe going. 1 sec, all right? Where did I... I'm trying to find... Oh, what? Okay. So, you know what? Real quick, I'm going to put some music on. Oh, yeah, mushrooms are very high in vitamin D. That's good to hear. All right, so I got some music. Let me know what you guys think about this music. This is from this band right here. All right? They're family, all right? Local band. So let me know what you guys think. Okay. Hey, shout out to all three of you watching out there. Yeah, mushrooms are great. Mushrooms are amazing food. Okay. Hey, shout out to all three of you watching out there. Uh-oh. Hold on. Yeah, mushrooms are great. Mushrooms are amazing. All four of you. All right. Shout out to everybody watching out there. So, anyways, like I was saying earlier, I prepped these mushrooms earlier ahead of time so that way I can cook with them now. So I'm just leaving them. But again, remember, these mushrooms were, I'm just trying to save them so I don't throw them away. All right? Okay, so let's get cooking. We're gonna make the soup in this guy right here, and then what am I gonna do? I got that. Yeah, I think I should all fit in there. Okay, we'll be all right. Okay, so very quickly, what we're gonna be doing is here. I'll show you. I got the GoPro, but it's not necessary for what I'm doing today. Maybe later. Da-da-da. Maybe we just need to go back a little further there. Okay. Now can you see me there? Okay. So, we're going to get an onion. We're going to get a little bit of garlic. And we're going to get a little bit of ginger, okay? So that's what we're adding to this bad boy. Oh, let me see. I got to try to fix the... Yeah, I think that's better, right? Alright, so we got some ginger, we got an onion, we got some garlic. Okay. Let's get my knife over here. And then remember, what I like to do out here with my onions, it's a bit of a waste, but you know, I'd rather do this and, you know, be safe than sorry. But I like to peel the onion and then wash it and then use it. Because the onions out here, there's no, like, you know, skin. You notice all onions out here, they come like this. So alright, let me see, I'll just zoom in. So you guys can see what I'm doing. So we're gonna add some olive oil to the pan. Good old trusty olive oil, yummy, yummy. And then it's very simple. Remember, this is going to be cream of carrot soup, so at the end of the day, we're just going to, it's all going to just be mixed together into one yummy thing. Just a little garlic. I don't want to put too much garlic in this, okay? But I just want to put a little bit of flavor. And then just a little rough chop, nothing crazy. Okay. And now some ginger. So with ginger, look, this is a trick, okay? Well, I'm going to show you a little trick. And so you peel it with, okay, with this, with a spoon. Let me show you. Okay. Hey, let me know about the music. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. Now I'm going to add some extra. Make this extra gingery. Okay. There's a little trick on how to peel ginger. It might storm outside or rain, so that's a plus. All right, hold on, let me... So I'm going to put all the, for compost, all right. As you know, we have a garden outside, and we need to make some compost. We have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do on that garden outside because, all right, and I'm just going to rough chop this, okay? But yeah, we have a lot of work to do on the garden outside. The dirt is no bueno, so we got to make that dirt better. We got to add new good dirt. But yeah, we got to remember the soil is one of the most important parts in growing. So if not the most important. But yeah, so we need to get that going. So we're working on it, but it's gonna take time. And then that's it, you know, just some rough chopping. Okay. I think this needs a little bit more onion. Make a nice hearty soup. Yeah, but this is not going to have too many ingredients. Just a few ingredients. How's the sound, guys? Can you hear the music? Is the music too loud? Can you hear me fine? I'm guessing everything's great, because usually how it works is I'll hear complaints, you know, so if there's no complaints, I'm guessing everything's good. So, all right, let's get this going. All right, so we're going to start cooking this, all right? And just to make it translucent, nothing crazy. And in the meantime, we'll take care of the carrots. So let's get this on the heat. Let's get a little salt going. See, now in this case, we're using this salt, okay? Good. Just, you know, nice sea salt. Yummy, yummy. Yeah, so now we see it's nice. The thing about sea salt is nice and chunky. It's great. Okay, but like, you know, as we saw in yesterday's episode, the last episode, you know, this salt isn't so good as some things. And this, yes, because it's gonna melt. It's just gonna melt inside the soup. You know, remember, we're making cream of carrot, just like you see in the thumbnail. You know, that was just a picture I found on the internets, but you get the idea. Okay? We'll keep this to the side. I couldn't find some heavy cream, but we're using crema, which is, you know, what they use out here. Okay? Oh, no music? All right, hold on. All right, let me know about the music now. I turned it up then. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I just want to hint the music in the background. You know. Even if it is death metal. All right, so I got this nice and low. I don't want it to, you know, I'm just trying to get everything translucent. How about, can you let me know about the music now, please? And if you can't hear it, it's fine. Whatever, it is what it is. So I had a one bay leaf, and I added some salt. One bay leaf, some salt, and that's it. So now we're gonna start peeling the carrots real quick. I don't know if you guys can hear it. There's thunder outside. It's gonna rain. See? Perfect timing for the soup. What's up? What's up? Oh man, so I guess you guys can't hear the music. Man, that sucks you guys can't hear the music. Amorcito, ¿puedes oír la música o no? So anyway, shout out to everybody out there. Yeah, I guess you guys can't really hear the music. But anyways, so we're just peeling the carrots. Nothing crazy. Peeling the carrots for the carrot soup. That's what we're doing right now. Peeling the carrots, carrot soup. We're making soup with carrots. Carrot soup. Making soup for my wife that's a little sick and needs a little soup, and it's also going to rain, so that's a perfect time for some carrot soup. All right. So what do you know about my carrot soup song, huh? So now, you know, since we put all this on the cutting board, see, I was doing it on the cutting board for a reason, so now I can just bam, you know, put it in the garbage, or in this case, put it here for what you call it? Compost. Making the compost. Okay. Okay, that was really close. Really close. Almost burned that. That would not have been good. But we're almost there. So let me show you where we're at. A little bit of more oil, but I want to show you where we're at. So here at this point, see, nice and translucent, okay? So we're soft. It's nice and soft. So we're going to put this back in the heat, but in the meantime, I'm going to cut these carrots up and add them. Carrot soup, making some carrot soup. So what do you guys think about my carrot soup song, huh? Anyone out there interested in buying my album? So yeah, just cutting the carrots. That's it. So now we're gonna just so now we're just gonna saute these guys a bit more. All right, yeah, it's about to pour rain outside. It's dark outside. I'll show you the rain. All right, if it actually rains. All right, so you guys can see what's going on. All right, so now. We're just going to saute this a little bit. So let me show you where we're at. So you can get an idea. Alright? So we're just going to saute it a little bit. Nothing crazy. And then we're going to add some stock. Some chicken vegetable stock. Alright? Where'd I put the... So for stock, in this case, we're using some chicken bouillon. But like I said, I want to, let me add a little bit more salt, okay, to the carrots. But I want to saute the carrots a little bit, okay? I'm also going to add a little bit of thyme, just a little bit, not much, but just like a little bit. Like I would say a quarter teaspoon. Okay, or half a teaspoon of thyme. All right. So let me get the GoPro ready while so I can show you some more. You know, but yeah, you know, I wanted to play some music for you guys. This shit ain't working, man. So, well, I guess I'll just keep singing then. I'll sing. My music is better, I guess, huh? People love it. Just making the soup, making the soup. It's about to rain really hard outside. It's fucking crazy. Looks like it's about to storm really terribly. You know what? I can show you the storm. You guys are gonna love this shit. So hopefully I can connect. Man, it's crazy windy out here. So anyways, yeah. So right now we're just sauteing this a little bit. I have some water ready. I got more water over there, but I got a little bit already on hand. The carrots are already starting to get a little soft. I'm trying to. I want to show you with the GoPro, and I also want to show you outside too. You're gonna love it. But anyway, shout out to everybody out there. Hell yeah. I'm glad. There's a lot of you guys. Cool. Hell yeah. Thank you for hanging out today. And thank you for all the playbacks and all that good stuff. Seriously. I enjoy being here with you guys. So much fun. But yeah, the weather is getting really bad. But yeah, I want to show you with the GoPro. You're gonna see how cool this is. All right, so I just want to. I want to add the water already. I would have already added the water, but I'm actually again like I'm waiting because I want to show you with the GoPro, so you guys can see what's up. Also, want to show you outside. I want to show you the storm outside. It's crazy. Okay. Also, I gotta go get something outside because the rain's gonna get it. Okay. Oh, yo iba a salir a enseñarla afuera. Okay. Let me see. Is it? All right, there we go. All right, we got the GoPro. So you guys can see it's getting orangey. It's from the carrots, from the ginger that's leaching, out. But it's basically the carrot. So now it's starting to get softy, nice and soft and chill. So now at this point, now the carrots are still hard. That's what she said. But there's, it's already, they're already starting to do their thing. So now what we're gonna do is start adding. We already got the chicken bouillon cube in there, so we're gonna start adding water to it. Okay. All right. So we're gonna add some water to it. All right. Now let me put the camera here for a second. Oh, hold on. Let me just switch. Okay. So I'm gonna go get more water. Getting the water from the water thing. Thanks, Gizmo. More water, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So. Like I said, we're making soup. So I just added 2 of these. All right, just 2 of these. I don't know what that measurement is. I think that's like 4 cups of water. We can add more water later if needed, okay? But now what we're gonna do is just cook this. That's it. That's all we're doing. So get all that goodness from the side there, okay? And let this come to a boil. Bring it down to a simmer, and that's it. So let's turn this up. Okay. Alright. Let's do that, and then we're going to just cover it. And we'll come back in a few minutes. In the meantime, so yeah, remember, this is the setup. I got my computer here. I got those mushrooms that we were talking about earlier here that I salvaged. I got the microphone, whatever. Okay. So let's go outside real quick. I want to show you guys what's up. Also show you how cool this live thing is. But yeah, look, I don't know, you can see it's dark. It's already starting to rain a little bit. Yeah, we're going to do laundry. We're going to do some laundry. But yeah, here's the backyard. So we got to work on cleaning this whole fucking thing out. And yeah, we got to, there's a lot of work to do here. Trust me, it's not easy. It's very hard. But we're going to do it. Do a bunch of other shit first. Anyways, but yeah, see, look. Look at that. Look at this heading this way. So over there, maybe you can still see some. Oh, no more blue skies. Oh, I just realized you probably won't be able to hear me. I just realized I don't think you guys heard me. Hey, let me know. Did you guys hear me when I was outside? I don't think you guys heard me, did you? Anyways, well, whatever. It is what it is, no doubt. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is just wait for this to come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, we're gonna bring it down to a simmer and let it cook for about half an hour, 45 minutes, something like that. And then, again, we're covering it so it can heat up quicker, so it can come to a boil quicker. But anyways, and then what we're gonna do is just puree it. Okay, that's what we got the blender out. Okay, so we're just gonna puree it, and then we're gonna cook it a little more, and then we're done. And we're gonna add a little cream. Okay, and bam, bam, that's it. That's all she wrote. All right, so now we're gonna do the meat surprise. What? So, all right, so this is a lot easier. Okay, this is like so now I'm gonna switch back to the other camera. Okay. Go back to the other camera. So yeah, you guys didn't hear me when I went outside, right? No, it fucking sucks. But anyways, all right, let me turn this guy off. Da-da-da. Okay. So now we're gonna start working on the meat surprise or ground beef surprise. I don't really have a name for it much, I mean, basically what it is just a ground beef, and I mix it up with whatever I can find in the fridge. So let's go in the fridge and find what we can find. So I know I got an onion. I know I got some mushrooms. Okay, I got that. I got a little garlic. Okay, so we're gonna put that there. Might add some ginger. Let me see what else, if it'll mix. I think so. Let me put some ginger. Let me go check out what I got in the fridge. Here, I'll show you. Let's go see what we got. So we got the ground beef. Okay, put that here. Ooh, olives. I want to put some olives. Oh yeah, 1 carrot. All right, now it's starting to rain up there. Let me see. You might not be able to see it. It's raining out there. But anyways, all right, I gotta close this guy up. I don't want to get all my shit wet. All right, let's get back to it. Oh my God, what happened? Who turned out the lights? Here, let's try auto. All right, I'm gonna put it on automatic. All right, see how that works for a little while. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do here. Okay, man, I can already hear the echo, but the rain's coming in this way. I think we're good over here. Yeah, because look, I got this window over here too. We got a shed though. I think we'll be fine. But it's like so windy, it's gonna bring the water in here. Oh yeah, I can't ever avoid it being hot in here. And now I really can't turn on the fan. All right, here we go. We gotta do it quicker. All right, remember the tomatoes that we got from yesterday? We got some celery, lip celery, 1 carrot, and some ground beef. All right, first thing we're gonna do. Okay, so this is already coming to a boil. So now I'm gonna put it in the back. I'm putting it back here. Look, wrong one. I'm gonna put it all back here. And bring it down to like a simmer. Let this guy simmer away. All right, why? Because that way we can use this area. All right. Yeah, like the wind, I mean, the rain is coming this direction. So the rain is, you know, again, this way and this way. It's like, motherfucker. Anyways, all right, let's get to it. And again, I really can't turn the fan on. I have the fan on low. That's why the sound is better. Now I'm sure there's some sort of echo. But I had to, so I turned it down and it seemed fine. But now I want to turn it up. But since everything's enclosed, if I turn it up, it's going to sound like a fucking wind turbine. Anyways, so this was $2 for one and a three. What is it? 1 1/4 pound of meat. So 1 1/4 pound of ground beef. Now this is probably not the highest quality. So what we're gonna do, and this is fine, you know. I just saw it was like fucking $1.50. So I was like, okay, deal. So I mean, this all that ground beef. So I got like 1.25 pounds. Okay, so a pound and a quarter. Is that like a quarter pounder? I don't know. No, 1.25 pounds. 1.25 pounds of meat for $1.75. Let's just say $1.75. Okay. So let me wash my hands real quick. All right. But hey, at least the soup is perfect timing, so that's, you know, it's on a, because you're probably, again, you were like, oh man, why are you making soup? It's like 100 degrees, and by the way, it is, it's even hotter now, but it is what it is. You know, this ain't for me, this is for my wifey poo, my baby girl. She ain't feeling so well, so making her the soup. Just one of those days, you know. So anyway, so we got these tomatoes. So I'm gonna get one of these guys and wash him. I gotta wash these guys as well. So I gotta do a lot of. Okay, so let me. Carrot. I got a lot of prep I gotta do. But basically, what's gonna happen is this. I'm gonna, you know, cut all the vegetables, put them to the side, cook the ground beef, drain the nastiness from the ground beef, and then I'm gonna. Just mix all the vegetables in there, cook them together, and bam, we're good to go. All right, so let's start cooking this guy. Where's the? There it is. So let's just start cooking this guy. Okay. I'm going to put all the cut vegetables here. Then I can open a little bit. Let me cover the computer up with this for now, just in case. Oh yeah, there is water coming in. Okay. Man, I can't open this other side. Fuck. All right, I'm gonna keep it closed. Hold on, guys. 1 second. Okay. I'm gonna try that. Okay, it settled down a little bit, so I'm risking it, keeping it open for a little bit. Oh, this is so different, man. Oh, whew, ventilation up in here. Okay. 1 second. So shout out to everybody. Okay, so let's start getting all these together. Okay, so let's get back down here. This perspective. Okay. All right. Carrot. So remember, we're cleaning out the fridge. Singing in the rain because it's raining outside. La 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 la. Can you guys? I don't know if you guys can hear the rain. I wonder if you guys can hear the rain. Let's wash this real quick. Let's do the carrots. I mean the. Just cutting some onions. Onions are very good for you, very yummy. Oh, careful. Okay, so we're dumping the onions in here. So I'm gonna wash the celery. Okay. So where did I put the celery over here? Now, I like using the whole thing. All right, as much as I can. So kind of cut this off. Not really. But everything else, the leaves, all this is goodness, man. This is all yummy, yummy. But the thing is that there's sand and junk and all this down here. Hold on, there's lightning. I had to unplug the computer for a little bit. But anyway, so I gotta clean these out. So I'm gonna put them in here to get some water, okay? We got that celery going. All right, the rain has settled down. It's simmered down. Similar to the soup. It's nice and simmering. So now I'm gonna take the cover off here. All right, I'm gonna take the cover off of the soup and just let it simmer. It already smells delicious. Okay, so now over here we got the ground beef. So this is like ground beef and other trimmings or whatever. All right, so we're just cooking this off, and then, you know, there's a liquid. There's a, There's a liquid that this thing exudes, and so we're just gonna get rid of that. Unless it just evaporates, which is what it seems like it's doing here. So. Alright, rain has calmed the fuck down. Thank God. Alright. Let me see. What time did I put? So it says 4:30. Alright, we're gonna cook this till like 5. We're gonna wait till 5 on the soup. Okay? So now we'll get the ground beef going. Okay, so let's keep cutting the vegetables. All right, let's not get distracted here. So, all right, and so I'm just rough chopping all this stuff, okay? Because it's this is called a picadillo, or just I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the English version of this would be called. It's not like a sloppy Joe or like loose meat, or just cooked ground beef. Now, I know that there's like a million ways to cook ground beef. Meatloaf, meatballs. We already did meatballs. Today, I just cook it. You know what I mean? I don't do anything too crazy fancy to it. So this is called a picadillo. This is very typical in Latin cultures and other cultures, which is just cooked ground meat with whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever's clever, whatever's around. So you got this carrot. So I'm gonna slice it up nice and thin, or as thin as I can. Just because, again, you can do whatever you want. There's no right or no wrong. Just do whatever. So this is what I feel like right now. Fuck it. And so obviously the thinner you slice it, the quicker it'll cook. Okay, add all that there. Add a little bit of garlic. This is good for you. No vampires, trying to keep the vampires away. So cooking in the heat and humidity. Cooking in the heat and the humidity is so hot. But it's not that bad because the rain is cooling it down. La la la. Okay, so a little garlic again, just rough chop it, nothing crazy. That's what I'm doing here for moi. This ground beef is basically for me. Christian is not going to eat any of this. You know what I'm making. This we'll leave. We'll add later. I think the ground. Okay, so there you go. You see, look at that liquid in the ground beef. So we're just going to drain this real quick. All right. We're going to just drain it. Oh, that's right. We're going to add this, the celery. So we're just going to drain this real quick. Okay, and that's it. Just drain that. So the lower the quality of the ground beef, the more you have to, more likely you got to drain. You should drain it. A lot of times when you have really good ground beef, it's just you're just browning the really good meat, and that's it. But when you're using like lesser quality cheap meat like this, then they mix it. They ground it up with all kinds of things. It's not just a lean meat, but fat and tendons, just shit that's not that good or edible. You get what I'm saying? So when you cook it off first and then you drain that liquid, a lot of that liquid is just that nastiness. You know what I mean? It's not really good to ingest anyway. So, you know, that's it. You know what I mean? That's what I do. It's not a big deal. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to anything. So now we're going to just chop this. So again, this, you know, the leaves, everything is yummy here. All right. So we're just going to chop it, you know, all right, the whole thing. We'll leave this for last with the ginger here. All right. So we're just going to chop it up. And all this is yummy, you know, all very healthy, you know, celery is very healthy, you know, the leaves are very healthy, and they have a lot of flavor, And again, when you cook it, it's all just going to cook down, and it's going to look like just some seasoning or something. You're not even going to know, because that's what we're using it as, seasoning. I think this ain't, you know, we ain't going crazy here. It's very simple. Anyone can do these things. That's it. And so now, what we have here, you see, what we have here is a failure to communicate. Son of a bitch. Dropped it. Boom. Okay, let's try it again. So now what we're going to do is add some olive oil. All right, we're going to add olive oil to this guy here. Okay. All right, add some olive oil and then add these guys. Remember, what is this? This is just celery, onion, tomato, carrot. What else is in there? Garlic. Okay. Just add it all in there. It's all going to cook down. Okay, we're going to add the chunky salt. This is far superior salt, okay? But remember, there's just some dishes that this is just not good. You don't want to be crunching on salt. This is all going to melt eventually. So now we add the salt and add the seasoning. Because otherwise, if we would have added the seasoning at the beginning into the meat, you would have lost the seasoning. You're dumping it away. Remember, you're dumping the... So now, we're just... we're not doing that. So what's the next thing? Next thing we're doing is add some salt. Some pepper. Now this is, remember, this is for me. So now, add a lot of motherfucking pepper because I like the pepper. I like the pepper. See, no pepper in the carrot soup. No white pepper either. Even though I normally would add some carrot or some white pepper, but you know, my little baby girl, my wife, is kind of sensitive to her stomach, and so I don't want to add things like that. She would normally eat it, no problem, but in this scenario, not so much because I don't want to mess up her stomach or anything. So add some oregano. I love this oregano, but it has like sticks and things in it. It's, you know, not processed that well, but it tastes really good. All right, look, some Worcestershire sauce, remember? All right, when we did the meatballs, this is a secret ingredient to beef. So we add that. How much? I don't know, enough. All right. Now let's also add, you know, let's keep it a little Asian themed. So I got some, I have some peanut oil. So I added a little peanut oil. This is not just for cooking, it's for flavor too. A little peanut oil and a little sesame oil. Okay, we'll smell that. Okay. Yummy, yummy. Deliciousness. And, you know what, I was going to add some soy sauce, but then I was like, I added some salt. Actually, I think I added a little bit too much salt, which is not a bad thing. I've been sweating a lot. There's a lot of sweat, so if things are a little salty, it's not a bad thing. At least not for me. So it's not a big deal. Salty is good. Like my body is craving salt. So Yeah, we're gonna add the ginger at the end, but I just wanted to show this. Now, normally I would flip it, but I know it's gonna fly all over the place. So here, let me just show you where we're at. Okay. I'm gonna mix it up, and I want to show you. Okay. And then this is just gonna cook away, okay? I'll add the ginger in a minute. It's not a hurry, no big deal. And then this is just gonna cook away, and eventually all the vegetables are gonna soften up. They're gonna, you know, get nice and yummy. They're gonna shrink in size. The meat is gonna start eventually browning and caramelizing, and that's it. You know, easy recipe. And then that's it. Once it's done, you just set it and forget it. Now, since all these vegetables are in there right now, I'm waiting for them to cook down a little bit, and then the last thing I'm gonna do is add the mushrooms that I have off stage over here. In fact, I could probably add them now. No, you know what? I'm gonna wait a second. Let me. Hold on. Let me cover this up, raise the heat, and let us do its thing. Maybe this will be better. Look at that, huh? Yeah, man, perfect. Okay, always improvise. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you weren't seeing what I did. So always improvise. So I need a top for this. I don't have a top for this pot. So I was gonna use this, but it's not really working. So I just got this for $4 at the store. So, bam. Okay. And then, let me see. Hey, shout out to everybody out there watching. You guys are awesome. So quiet. Yeah, so quiet now, huh? All of a sudden that rain made everything go quiet. Okay, so remember, let's do this real quick. Let's do the ginger real quick, all right? Remember how we did it? All right, very easy. Just peel it away like this. Nothing fancy today, you know, just cooking at home. Again, you know, it's rainy. The wife is feeling a little under the weather. Time to make some soup. The ground beef stuff is, you know, just something I would normally make. On a day that you don't see me, when you don't see me like live stream, I'm probably making myself something like that. You know, just something simple. Like the ground beef thing. Okay? Yeah, the ginger out here isn't necessarily the greatest, but whatever. It does its job. So quiet, huh? So quiet. Well, anyway, shout out to everybody out there hanging out with me. Shout out to everybody watching me in the future. Shout out to everybody out there. I'm glad you guys are loving this stuff. Makes me happy. Now let's turn this up a little bit. Let me turn this on here. So quiet, huh? It's so crazy how I just got so quiet. No, Gizmo, it's wet. You can't go outside, brother. Sorry. Then you're gonna smell like stinky wet dog. Okay. Hot, hot, hot. Hot. Careful. Add the ginger. It smells delicious. Smells very Asian inspired. Okay. Easy peasy. So the reason I was waiting on the mushrooms is because I wanted to wait to get the ginger in there so the ginger can get nice and good. So mushrooms are amazing because not only are they delicious, but they're like sponges. You know, they literally just collect the flavor of whatever the hell you're cooking. So that's why I was just like waiting to the last minute, make sure I had everything in there. Mixed it up real well, real nice. Okay, it still has a long way to cook. It has a long way to cook. Well, you see we got the nice mix in there. So now what we're going to do is finally, yeah, I think they're still good. Okay, fuck it. Pray for me. Look, fingers crossed I survive. So, just going to add these mushrooms in there. Okay, at the very least, I'll be tripping balls. Tripping balls. Hold on, let me get the fucking... Awesome, you know, those mushrooms, man. Alright, so just gonna add the mushrooms in there, just mix them up real good. These fucking mushrooms are gonna take me to another land very far away. Far away! We're gonna fly away! Alright. Easy, easy. Easy does it. Cover girl. Alright, so now we're going to use this guy right here just to make sure we get everything off the edges. Okay. And now what we're going to do is that we're going to cover this guy up again with this. Check it out. Cool. Tell me, this fucking guy's a genius. Oh yeah, olives. I wanted to add a few olives. Forgot. To add a few olives. And normally I would also add the olive juice as flavor, like the brine. But not in this case because we already have saltiness in there. So I don't want to, I definitely don't want to overpower. So there's no need in this case. So we're just going to add a few olives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. A few olives. Okay. Any olive will do. Any amount will do. I like these. These are the ones I grew up with. The ones that have the little, you know, red thingy in the middle. I also have capers, but I'm okay on the capers. I'm not a big, I mean, capers are okay, they're not my favorite, so I'm not going to add them. I just add them to certain things that require capers. And Christian loves capers, so, you know. But since she's not probably going to eat this, then just for me. So caper free. Okay. And this also helps it steam. Okay, so pop that guy on there. Lower the heat so it doesn't burn. We got the soup going. Let me check on the soup. So basically, when we know it's time to blend it, okay. So the carrots are soft, okay, but they're almost soft, not quite. We're getting there, not quite there. So, all right. So now it's time to do the dishes. All right. Let me see if I can play some music. Let me try the music thing again. Let me know if you guys can hear the music or not. So the music we're listening to is the music on this shirt right here. Alright, so it's cleanup time. So this is, I'm going to save this for the compost. Put it over here. Okay. The reason I show the cleanup because it's important. It's part of the whole deal. And you very rarely see it. But I gotta show you the whole thing. I gotta show you everything. I gotta clean up. Because to show you how easy it truly is, because that's part of the whole deal. You know, you might see like 10-minute meals or whatever the fuck, but you never see everything. You know, you got the dishes, everything's involved, man. Like, that's the difference between a frozen pizza or making your own food. You know what I mean? Like the dishes sometimes. We got this for the blender. So can you guys hear the death metal now? Gizmo, what are you doing out there, bro? Oh, you're thirsty. Yeah, thanks, brother. How you doing? No, you're wet. I can't touch you now, man. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. All right. So let's get to the soup. All right. Again, I have no idea if you guys can hear the music or not, but all right. So let's get to the soup. Now, what we're gonna do is put the soup in this. All right. It's hot. So I'm going to take the bay leaf out. Gizmo, no, come on. Dale, babe. All right. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take the bay leaf out. Okay? Yes, it's hot and boiling, but again, I guess my fingers are still used to fucking so many years in the kitchen, even though like I haven't cooked professionally in so many years, but I can still stick my hand in hot things. Okay. Yeah, whenever you see me using like one of these to handle something, it's just because, again, look. I don't know, just used to. Okay, that was hot though, but still. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna dump this. Amorcito, ¿te podía oír la música o no? Alright. Alright, 1 second. Let me get the... Oh no, never mind. Let me get the other camera ready. And you know what? I'm just going to do this. It's not really rocket science. So we're going to blend this up, okay? Okay? Okay, so here we go. Let's just dump this into the blender. Nothing crazy. So I'm going to put this in the sink. So that way, if there's a mess, it just goes into the sink. You know what I mean? There's not really a mess. All right? It just goes in the sink. So... Oh, perfect. Okay. So it all fits. It basically all fits in the blender. Okay. It all fits. Ta-da! Look at that. All right, I'm gonna show you in a second, give you a close-up. I just want to clean this off real quick. See, we're gonna use the same pot. We're just gonna dump it back in here. So, okay. Now, I was going to dump it in this thing, but, you know, the pot's fine. It all fit, so perfect. Now, we got to be very careful here, all right? Can you see me? Oh, I'm going to... So we got to be very careful with this, all right? Okay, hold on, let's... Why? The reason we gotta be careful is because it's very, very, very hot. And so, because it is hot, when you turn on the blender, it's gonna immediately want to like shoot up pressure. Okay? So we could have an accident. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take, and it sounds crazy, but I'm gonna take the top off. All right. I'm taking the little top part off. All right, to allow now not a lot, but just like I'm gonna like allow some pressure to escape, but at the same time, you know what I mean? Like if it makes a mess, I can cover it real quick. So we're gonna put this on super low. On low, we'll start off at 1. There we go. There you go. There you go. Okay. So once it starts moving, you can turn up the thing a little bit more. You see the steam escaping? Okay? So again, very low. Okay. That's it. And so now I'm going to do a little extra, because I'm extra. I'm just extra like that. So what we're going to do now is that normally the soup, you see, taste for seasoning. All right. This needs salt. So we're going to add some of regular salt here. We need salt. Okay, we need salt in there, and a little sugar, and I'm gonna add a little vinegar. A little white wine vinegar, just a tad, just to brighten that flavor up. Okay. Just like again, a teaspoon. Okay, teaspoon. No, not teaspoon. Yeah, like a teaspoon. Another teaspoon of salt, and we need some sugar in there, okay? A little sugar to brighten it up. Remember, very few ingredients. And we're still gonna add the cream. We're still gonna add the crema, okay? But let's just add like a spoonful of sugar. Not a spoonful, but like, let's say a teaspoon of sugar, okay? Teaspoon of sugar. Okay, so now we're going to try this again. You can see the steam. Almost. Okay. Jamoncito. ¿Tienes un minuto para probar? Let me add a little bit more of this. A little bit more white wine vinegar, just a spritz. Just a little spritz. Oh, where's the sugar? And it did need a little bit more. Okay, so because I didn't want to add too much sugar, but it did need a little bit more. And then we're gonna have the wifey come and try it out since it's for her. She has to approve. Alright, tastes good. Again? No, yeah. I'm gonna add this in there too, okay? I'm gonna add the cream. Yeah, you know, I was gonna sift it to make it extra smooth. ¿Qué tú crees? Is it good? All right, so she likes it. You like it? Oh, see, how comforting she says. Look at that. Okay, where am I? I'm going in circles here. Where's it? And mix this guy up. So, you know, now we're just gonna cook this guy away. Oh, sorry. I was gonna cook the camera. The camera right here is about to die of battery. So once it dies, I'm gonna switch over. We're almost done. You know, we still have like about half an hour left. Nah, not too much. We're almost done with the. We still gotta cook this even further. But you guys get the idea. That's it. Just cooking it down. So now that things are cooking down further, and by the way, there's going to be a lot of leftovers here. So I'm going to turn up the heat and leave it uncovered. Turn up the heat and leave it uncovered. Now in the meantime, we're going to get to the soup. We're going to finish this off here. So I wanted to add the cream, but I can't add the cream yet. So because there's too much in here, so I gotta get rid of some. Where's I'm looking for, oh yeah, a spoon. Still trying to figure out where all the things in the kitchen are. So, what we're doing here, as you guys can see, is just to smooth it out, okay? That's what we're doing. We're gonna cook this some more. Ugh. Hold on, I'm still here. 1 second, okay? One second, because my hands are wet. One second, guys. We got the stuff here, but gotta get the batteries on the camera here. One second. Okay, we're back. We're back. Okay. All right. So This is to smooth it out. Make it even silkier. I don't need to do this, but the end result will be so much better. Okay? And yes, we gotta cook it some more. So now what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna add this. Okay, I'm gonna add this to this and I'm gonna blend it up. Now, normally, what I really wanted to use was heavy cream, but there's no heavy cream out here. I mean, they have it, but it's hard to find, and it wasn't at my local. I didn't have it at my local store, so this is what we're using. This is crema. So this is like half heavy. It's like if you mixed heavy cream and sour cream. And I know that's not really what it is, but I mean that's the best way. The best way I can really explain it. So we're gonna blend now. You know, I put some in here so that I can blend that up, okay, without the thing overflowing. But I wanted to put it in here so I can blend it very well. Scrape the edges there. That's it, that's all she done. So now we're gonna mix it together, okay? And then cook it together. So it'll be a lot easier now to mix. Okay. Good. Oh, you know one thing I forgot to add, but I'm gonna add it now to add, because it's still gonna be good. You know, just to add that extra yumminess. That's right, some butter, some butter. No, hold on, battery's running low. Oh shit. Yeah, I had to unplug the computer in the middle of the storm, remember? So. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. Got that ground beef getting ground up and yummy, getting nice and cooked. Okay. Clean as you go. Make sure we don't get like fucking orange carrot soup juice everywhere. Okay. So now we're just gonna cook the soup. That's it. Gotta scrape the sides so it doesn't burn. You gotta turn on the heat so that it cooks. Okay. So we're gonna put this on low and cook it nice and low and slow. But we gotta just, make sure we incorporate everything. So, okay, let me show you what the soup looks like. See where we're at. Okay. Nice and silky smooth. Okay. Look at that. Delicious. Easy peasy, yummy carrot soup. And that's, we're just cooking it a little more, but that's it. We're done. Let me see. On point. ¿Quiere probarlo otra vez o no? All right. Getting one last taste test from the missus. See if we need to add anything, but I think we're good.
No me importa engordar.
Oh, I need to add the butter. Oh, perfect. Look at that. See, there you go. Are you feeling better already? See, look, the smile doesn't lie. Right? Look at that. The smile don't lie. And the butter, just add it in there and just let it melt slowly in there. Add the extra last layer of creamness, whatever, and that's it. Gizmo, move it or lose it, brother. Thank you. Thank you.
Ay. ¿Tú crees que le guste la sopa de zanahoria a Gizmo?
No sé, no, tiene Tiene cosa adentro que no, como ajo.
I'm good.
All right, so this is on super low, but we gotta really baby it. I don't want to burn it or anything. But that's it. We're good. You know, we're just melting that butter in there, letting it cook a little more so it can meld a little more, and that's it. We're good.
Ya no puedo esperar para comer.
You all right? What time is it?
5 y algo.
No, look at that. 5:15. Not bad. Not bad. And I mean, we're basically done, guys. I mean, what else do I got? I just gotta finish this, the ground beef mixture, do some dishes, and that's it. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do the dishes after. Okay. That's it. Any questions?
No hay nadie.
No, we're gonna need nadie. Oh yeah, you'll say. Okay. But anyways, here's a ground beef mixture. Tastes delicious. But yeah, I just want to give a big shout out to everybody out there that comes in and out of the room watching the live stream. I know a lot of you guys are at work or busy or out. That's why I'm going to see if I can do a live stream during the weekend, since that's when more people are home. But regardless, you know what I mean? I know you guys are watching this afterwards because the numbers don't lie. And so, you know, the viewership, you know what I mean? You guys are watching this after, you know, so that's very, you know, as long as you guys are watching at some point, that matters. So that's it. I mean, you know, this is also done too. We're just, you know, it's just gonna slowly keep cooking away, but that's basically it. We're done. Okay? Yummy, yummy. So I'm gonna have this with some carrot soup. That's it. She's just gonna have some carrot soup, right? Or you want some picadillo? She wants some of this too. See, look at So that's it, guys. I think that we're gonna call it a night. Finish the ground beef surprise. The ground beef surprise or whatever the fuck it's called, because I don't have a name for it. We got the carrot soup, which is still cooking away back here. You gotta keep an eye on it. Oh, see? It's already starting to not stick, but I can feel like something. So we're just gonna baby this for the rest for a little bit longer.
No está muy alto el fuego.
And that's it. You know, the soup is basically done. Here, you want to try it now? No, put it on. Here, try the soup now. Now we had the butter in there. Yeah, I mean, I can already smell the difference. Right? You too?
Sí.
But this is done. I mean, the soup is already done. ¿No tú crees que le falta sal o algo así, no? So I'm just turning it off. I'm going to turn it off because it's done. I don't want to burn it, and that's it. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Now see that added just that extra level, extra depth, right? That's right. And then, I mean, that's what cooking is too, man. It's a lot of experimentation. You know, the more you cook, the more experience you have, the more, you know, you can experiment and you can do stuff with. But it doesn't mean, you know, even if you have low cooking skill, that you can't experiment. It's just that you gotta, it just takes time and practice, just like everything else. You know what I mean? Like if you're learning how to play guitar, you might not want to be experimenting too much when you're still learning the basic chords. But, you know, the more you learn on how to shred a guitar, you know, then you can experiment a little more. And it's just like everything else. So, right? Right. All right, guys. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining me today. All of you guys. I know there's only a few of you guys out there today. But still, shout out to Buddy X. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Cool Tunes Breezy. Shout out to Hanson. Shout out to me. Shout out to her. Shout out to you. Especially if you're watching this on the review. What is it? You're watching this on the playback, and you watched it all the way through. So, with that being said, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to please hit the like, please hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon. More importantly than anything else, so that way you know every time I go live. I try to tell you guys ahead of time, but and I'm also trying to do a schedule, but it seems that it's just random at the moment. And so just hit that bell icon so you can know when I drop a video or I'm going live. So all right, guys, thanks again for joining me today. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Definitely in a few days. Might be taking tomorrow off, but I might be back in a day or two. So bye. Gizmo says bye too. Bye.